staying in London, Chelsea lost. There's not really much to say. You've made your points. Cool. But one quick question. Where do you not see your top 4 fight at right now? Do you still think that you're still shoo-ins to get the top 4? Or?
I'll be so honest with you, yeah. Like I said about the 2 games we had with Leeds and West Brom, because they were supposed to be definite wins. I saw the path to top 4, but now it's going to be more tight than I thought it was going to be. It's going to be a struggle now. We've got a couple easy games on the run up to the end, but the last couple games are.
Who's your next game?
Hopefully, City have lift the trophy by then. I'll just play some third string team.
You still got to play City?
You still got to play City.
Oh,
so
man.
if they've won it by then,
that don't mean nothing. Pep is a perfectionist.
He's a perfectionist. He's on the points. If they win it, he wants to get to a certain amount.
I hear that, but at the same time, I feel like mentally the players, even though he might want that to happen, but mentally, it's like when you've won something already, you don't really bring your A game. It's like, I'll play.
No,
that's certain players. Not Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola knows how to motivate those guys, bro.
Bro, I don't know, man.
Team. Okay,
I understand when they lose, but
you've got who have you got on? You got Porto, right?
Yeah.
In Champions League.
Tuesday, yeah.
How are you feeling now after that loss yesterday, or you think it's just a little blip?
I think it's a blip. I'll be honest with you.
A 5-2 blip. It's a big blip.
No, it's a big blip, but yeah, I feel like it's a blip. Like technically speaking, the team will be back. Obviously, Kante can't travel because he's injured. But no, I think whoever he fields, I think from that it's a learning curve. But I think he'll cut that out straight away. He's that kind of manager where, okay, you got messed up, fair enough. Yo, cut that. That's not happening. He might drop people. Do you know what I mean? Who played bad. You know what I mean? He's not afraid to do that. Some people like. Obviously, you know me, I'm Team Frank. But for example, he might still play those players. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You're like, bro, why are you still playing him? Like he's been playing dead, like for example, the whole thing. But yeah, I think.
Do you think that there would have been a difference if Mount had started? Because I know that he said that Mount was tired because he's playing obviously every game for Chelsea. He played the international games, but if he had started, do you think it would have been different? Because he come on and he scored a little goal as well.
Would have been different. I feel like, you know what it is? Because I missed the majority of the first half, yeah. I didn't see
what the hell are you doing on this pod, bro?
Oh, sorry.
What are you doing on this pod today?
Sorry. No, in terms of I didn't get to see.
No, me, boy.
Get out to yourself.
I'm in the same situation. I even watched the match too.
I think niggas are capping.
I watch that Chelsea.
I think niggas are capping, but it's funny how when they don't watch the matches, when they lose, they don't watch the matches.
No.
When they're winning, they're watching everything.
No. What do you mean? I've been getting bad times where we got hiding from someone. I'm like, bro, what's going on here? When the Lampard situation happening, when we're losing like 4 games on the trot or whatever, I was here wearing the shot. I mean, full kit, all that stuff. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know, man. If Mount started, I guess there'll be more energy-wise, and in terms of see how he is. He's like they're saying about like a future captain.
He's your best player by far.
Is that someone that
he's your best player by far? Like,
he's the talisman right now.
Bro, Mount. As soon as he comes on, it's different Chelsea. He came on yesterday and it was different Chelsea.
Yeah, no. I feel like it would be because.
But to be holding your laurels on him with all the money that you last spent, it's a little bit like,
But it's that's where we're at. No, regardless. But regardless, that's where we're at. No, that's where we're at though. That's what it is.
Listen, what month is this? We're in April now. So we're in April now. You lot spent 200 mil in the summer, and you can't rely on none of those players to say, listen, they've embedded into the team now. These guys can, what's it called again? Show up, try and win us a game, claw us back, try and get a goal back. Nothing.
But at the same time, it's a lot to ask.
Still young Mason.
Exactly, young Mason's mouth.
But it's their first season. It's still a lot to ask.
Nah, no, but they're still big players though.
Still big players.
It's not the first season playing football ever.
So what? If Messi came to...
Wait,
can I just say one thing?
Messi,
no,
bro.
come on. No,
they're not on the same caliber as Messi.
But let me just... cool, I know.
Man.
All I'm just saying is it's certain players from certain calibers, if you told the Neymars... even if down to Suarez is a striker. Striker's not Messi on that level. He's a mad level, but he's not them level in that.
Yeah.
If he wasn't performing in Chelsea, are you gonna say it's his first season? You're not gonna say that.
No, of course not. But do you feel like those play? Okay, be honest though. Be honest. Do you feel like when Vernon came, you thought, "Raw, that's a mad buy"? Do you feel?
Yeah,
Of course I did.
That was
he's
his
scoring
It
20
was meant to go
goals
to Liverpool, and
this
everybody
season.
and those coveted.
Here's what's
So
so
everybody
You
knew
lot
what he was
hijacked
on.
the move.
Okay,
You
when
hijacked
we hijacked. Yeah, that's great. But bro, let me say something. He wasn't. You're not going on as if to say
He's been prolific for the last 3 seasons.
Timo
I've heard
Werner
it too.
is
We
he was the second
wasn't
top striker in the
a
German league.
farmers
So
league
what is man
that you
saying?
don't love to say about? You don't always say it's a farmers league,
Of
and
course.
you don't like to count it. You try to discredit
Chelsea.
it.
But I'm not gonna. It's
Kill.
not gonna, I'm not gonna say.
What did I say? Chelsea kill players.
It's a
Lewandowski
graveyard. Chelsea
plays,
is a
Lewandowski plays
graveyard.
in the German league, and he's the best striker in the world right now. So,
Yeah.
what is your argument?
If Lewandowski came to our team, I'll expect big things straight away. 100% from him.
Alright,
And that's
so
the point.
why-
This
so
is, I'm
what is
saying
the difference
exactly,
then?
you expect that,
but
but
I
I'm
don't
saying
feel like- I don't
the
feel like
second
Werner's-
best thing.
I
He's
don't
the
feel
second
like-
best thing from the league, innit? That's what I'm trying to say. So how can you not expect that from the second best striker in the league?
The reason why I say that though, I'll be with you, because I watched Vernon last year. Yeah, he misses a lot of chances. I've been saying it a lot of times.
saying
as well.
this.
Like
But that strikers a lot.
Ronaldo misses a lot of
Nah,
chances.
man.
Sorry.
That's
Ronaldo
not-
misses a
but
lot of
I'm not
chances in a
the
match.
stuff that he misses now, yeah. I'm not.
No, but you know what? Yeah, let me
It
back
doesn't
Kenny.
phase
Let's
me.
be honest.
He doesn't
We'll
We'll
see what he's been doing, and he's
it's
even
mad.
that goal yesterday, bro. Was scared to score.
He didn't even shoot yesterday.
Yeah.
He
was
should have
scared to
shot.
score.
I
He
don't
didn't.
mind.
But yeah.
He's got no
I rate him
confidence.
passing, obviously, as I always say, and I'm always for if you don't have the confidence and there's a pass on to make it 100% goal, just give the ball to the next man. Don't try and go for it.
He's our
Because if
false
you
nine,
miss,
bro.
you're gonna be embarrassed. So just pass it on.
Cool, but yeah, that's Stamford Bridge. Good luck to Chelsea this week against Porto. No, I want the English team to go as far as possible,
Yeah,
innit?
do our thing in Europe.
So good luck to Chelsea against Porto. Gonna stay in London. I'm gonna go to North London. There was a big game on yesterday, as you can see. Wearing all the colours back out. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen that for long.
Yeah, say the fella for it. So basically, a team from Merseyside went to North London and played against the Reds, the Arsenal Reds.
I have nothing to say about this match. I didn't watch the match.
I don't understand why you man come to the pod. What you do there?
Boy, I didn't watch the match.
He fed them a
I
smoked
didn't watch the
sandwich.
match. I
shall-
won't lie to you.
shall-
I won't keep it. I'll keep it a buck.
Shall I just give you the quick
No,
quick
obviously,
version?
let me give my reasons for me not even watching the
No,
match.
the quick version.
Let me just give my reasons for not watching the match before it. Obviously,
Go on.
I saw the starting lineup.
Just say it for the camera, just in case people don't know what team we're talking about. Because they said the team there.
Arsenal. We're talking about Arsenal, innit?
Liverpool beat Arsenal 3-0
What's it called?
at the
again?
Emirates.
I saw the starting lineup. I saw there was no Emil Smith Rowe. I saw there was no Saka. The only difference to the team when Arsenal was playing so terrible in this season was Odegaard. That was the only difference. But other than that, this was the team that was playing terrible and was losing, has got us to this position that we're in right now, if everybody noticed. And I said, I'm not going to watch this match because I know what's going to happen. Simple
enough.
as that.
But obviously,
Like,
this is
real
Arsenal.
talk.
You lot have been in okay, I won't say a resurgence, but obviously your last match, you lot came back. You showed some fight. So obviously, you want to keep some consistency in it. You missed Louise, yeah. You missed Xhaka. See certain matches like that when these man cuss the players.
Xhaka and that, yeah.
They miss Xhaka.
Yeah, we started
Xhaka.
with Ceballos. Ceballos said, come on, man. Why are you going to Why am I going to watch that? Why am I going to watch
Well,
Partey and
I feel like
Ceballos?
he picked the best 11 he could pick though.
Yeah, obviously with the players available, you pick the best players. But
And
those
he went
guys,
for it.
obviously, for me, obviously, as Arsenal, I know the guys that have played terrible this season, innit? You get what I'm trying to say? And to be real, putting Aubameyang, Lacazette and Pepe and Ceballos on the same pitch at the same time, it's kind of mad starting the game like that. It can happen like if they're all on the same time on the pitch, like when it's substitutes, yeah, I understand in it. That means the game has gone on, someone's coming in to inject. But all of them starting, they don't have the right fight. I'm not gonna lie. Those players in particular, I don't believe they have actually, bar Lacazette. Lacazette, you get me? He's trying to fight for the team. But Aubameyang, Pepe, Ceballos, I don't feel right now is the time for them. I don't know what's happening with them, but yeah.
Yeah. The way I see that match is your manager, he started cool. He started like 5, let's say, what we call Pepe, not Pepe, Partey's are like a defensive midfielder, yeah?
Yeah.
So he started like 5 defenders and 5 attackers, yeah? Because Ceballos is like what? He's like
Moving forward guy, yeah.
moves the ball forward, had Odegaard, I'm saying, and he had the front three, yeah. For the team he picked, the tactics didn't match.
Yeah.
You lot played them. I'll say this is like a very expressive Arsenal team. Those players, yeah, expressive, more attacking, more on the attacking side, yeah. You lot was just defending, fam. You lot playing deep, playing the low block. It's like what with the players he picked, he wanted to use the tactic that all these teams use when they beat us. These, you know what I'm saying? When Fulham, let's defend deep and try to hit us on the counter. But Arsenal, cause that's not the way you lot kind of play. It didn't work, innit? Like you didn't have the players to do that quick transition or switch it to try to hit us on the counter attack. And to be fair, our players were fresh. You can see Fabinho, amazing in the middle, Trent, all these. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need to say too much about the game.
Live scoring, obviously, I see Diego Jota got 2 goals.
Jota's a bad boy, yeah.
And Salah. And obviously, it's bad because obviously I was kind of happy when I saw him. He wasn't starting and that, but obviously I always knew that he's on the bench. He's gonna come on, innit? Like there's gonna be a time when he comes on, and when he does come on,
he's got Real Madrid in it.
It's gonna be problems. So
he's got managing properly.
Yeah, man.
We've got Madrid on
Tuesday. He scored in his last how many games? Because he scored in all the games for Portugal.
Yeah.
So
he's an important player.
Can I ask you a question? I think someone else put this in. I think it was Besko that put this in the group yesterday or someone. But if Jota didn't get injured for those 3 months he was out for, where do you think Liverpool would be? Do you think they'll be challenging, or do you think?
Yeah, I think it was stilts, but you know what? Yeah, even though everyone was saying the defense, Van Dijk and XYZ, yeah, the truth matter is the front three weren't scoring either. So it wasn't strictly a defensive issue. It was a whole team thing, you know what I mean? So Jota, before he got injured, was scoring literally every single game. Would he still have had that kind of form? We don't know, you know what I mean? Because it was a new club. He was like his momentum was dope, whatever. But I feel like he's proven that in the red shirt he's a goal scorer. You know what I mean? Every time he plays, he scores literally.
I don't know what form this is because he's doing for Portugal as well. Like you said,
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like he's in some.
So
I think he's got to that point in his career where he got the move that he's wanted now. He's at a big club. And yeah, man, he just has to show where he's
playing with better players.
Yeah, he should play now. But I'm just
doing
thinking,
the training.
him personally, mentally, like, because he's at a bigger team now, he knows he has to perform. You get what I'm trying to say? And he's one of those people that I rate players like that, innit? Because he's one of those guys where I say he's got the fight. When Liverpool were playing dead, it was him. He was carrying the team.
Even yesterday,
he was carrying the team.
Same again.
Yeah,
and
just come on.
And he offers something completely different to Bobby, because Bobby will come deep. He's trying to shoot. He's about linking up play and assisting. Whereas Jota offers a whole different problem, and I feel like the front three actually operate better with him in the team.
Definitely.
Because the other two, Salah and Mane, but never scoring anyway. You know what I mean? So what's the point of sacrificing?
They get more amped when he's on as well. Like it's like he speeds
like
up,
competition
he
almost.
speeds up the play, and it's like competition as well. And I was saying to my boy next to me on the right polo earlier, they done us a blessing in disguise hijacking that Werner move. Because by hijacking the Werner move, we wouldn't have got the old goal Jota. You know what I'm saying? So
shame he got injured, man.
Shame he got injured, but you know they're still signing. Back in time for Champions League. We can make a late fight. Quickly, just to shine the light back on Arsenal. Quickly. Because Arsenal's had a mad. Because this is what I'm gonna shine this light. I know Stephen knows what I'm gonna read, but I'm gonna shine this light. Cool. So Arsenal have got 3 wins in their last 10 games. Yeah. Arteta has got the worst record in his first 50 games versus Wenger's last 50 games and Emery's first 50 games. Me personally, I'm starting to think this FA Cup thing is blurring. It's starting to blur the Arsenal fans making a fair judgment on what Arteta's doing. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're saying trust the process. They're saying he's making progress. But in hindsight, if you look at all the records, this has been your worst season ever in the Premier League.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
bad.
It's bad. We don't know where you're going to finish yet, but hopefully you lot end the season strong and then maybe you won't be your worst finish yet. But you know what I'm trying to say? But what are we really seeing anything with Arteta? One last thing, I'm going to pin it on Arteta. The guy comes every interview and says, it's my fault. Like, so we argue on this pod, like we say, oh yeah, it's the players, oh yeah, it's blah, blah. But the guy holds his hands up and say, yo, it's me.
as I said in it, obviously, it's mad, innit? We're gonna go back to this because I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna go back to the point which you just said. It's the players. Obviously, it's his fault, but it's the players that he has at hand. I'm sorry to say, he's trying to play a system of football that these dead players can't play. That's simple as that. Obviously, we always hear this, like, if I don't know, obviously, I always check about Arsenal transfer news and all teams transfer news and all that stuff, innit? They're talking about, they're going to do overhaul, but if you've seen already, we've got rid of bare deadwood. Our team is so big, but there's so many dead players in our team. So obviously, before he's come, it's so hard to get rid of these guys as well, you know. It's like, you can't just get rid of your whole... No, like, obviously, before, like, I'm not going to lie to you. What I've been on this pod saying, listen, you can get rid of every single one, bar, like, 5 players. And that's a big squad. That's 23-man squad. You can get rid of every single one of them, bar, like, 5 players. That's how dead our team is. But obviously, on paper, people think, this guy should be doing better. He should be doing this. But... you might not have the right mentality. Maybe in whatever dead league they were before, because obviously most of our players have not come from the Premiership, if you notice that as well. They've come from other leagues where, you know, they're doing up farming and that. Even though I was arguing with it before, but they came doing up farming and that, obviously. So it's down to that. And obviously the reason why he comes back to apologise is because, as I said, he's trying to play a system where these guys can't comprehend. It's like they can't, their brain, I don't know what kind of IQ they have, but
So they can't do
they
it,
can't
like, simple
take in
things.
the information and...
Like playing at the back. Like how
But
many
they
goals
can't
have you?
listen
How
to
many goals have
instruction.
you lot conceded playing at the back in this last couple of weeks? And you could see them yesterday against Gabriel. You know what I'm
And
saying?
they struggle with it as well. Like it's
Struggle
just
with it.
use
So
wisdom.
I do
innit?
understand what you're saying. It's true. The kind of football he does, I do get you. Like you can see him on the sideline. Like he just looks. I feel sorry for him. Honestly,
He looks upset
just looks
every week,
dejected.
but he looks
Dejected
no,
all the
sorry,
time,
he
like,
looks
he
disappointed.
Can't believe what he
It's-
always cool.
it's
When
disappointment.
I see him on the sideline, he always looks like, bro, what are these man doing?
Yeah.
This is not what I said they should do. Like, what are
this
these
is it,
guys playing?
yeah.
Like, what's wrong with these guys?
But you know what though, yeah. Then the question then is, should he then adapt? If the players that you have
Exactly.
can't do what you want them to do, then
That's
maybe
what
you need to then use
exactly.
their strengths,
Okay.
and that's what potentially makes a good manager.
okay.
Exactly.
Because then you build that relationship, you build their confidence, and then slowly you can then nurture them into the
To do what
kind
you
of
wanna
system which you want.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's
It's
what I
true.
was. That was my counter argument to that. Is that if he's a good manager, he's meant to play a system where he knows these guys can understand and he knows they can play good in that system. Because like he's trying to force his style of football,
His
what he
philosophy
wants
in
to
that,
play.
innit, yeah.
But obviously, it does make sense because when you force it, it's embedded to the team. Even if you come to the team, you know that's how we play. Instead of him teach you one thing, then teach you another thing, he's just trying to teach you one way all the time. But hopefully, he gets it right. Innit? Boy, you know,
You lot got
obviously,
who you lot got on Thursday?
you know, I'm gonna lie to you, man. Like, Thursday we got what was it, Slavia Prague?
Slavia Prague.
Slavia
What's
Prague.
your prediction? Was it home or away?
I don't even know, but to me, I don't care if it's home or away, man. These guys, obviously, I support Arsenal, so I'm thinking like all these guys that are not like big names. Like, I don't care if it's Slavia Prague, if they beat this person and that. I believe Arsenal should beat them. Any match, any team. Like Europa League. Honestly, in Europa League for the last 3 seasons, I believe that we should have won it all the time, and we haven't, which is kind of dead. But any team in that competition that's not Champions League, we were doing up Champions League for 20-something years. Like, obviously, we didn't win it, but we were playing in the highest competition. You're telling me you can't beat all these guys that are lower than you?
No, hey, cool. All right. So, obviously, when you came in today, I was watching Man United play Brighton, Old Trafford. Man United got the win 2-1. Old boy Welbeck came. He scored right. You lot losing.
He scored,
You lot
so-
losing one. You lot
Fleet, so-
losing 1-0. Then who scored the first goal again?
It
Rashford
was
scored the-
Rashford.
Rashford scored the first goal.
And then Greenwood scored the second.
Two
Yeah.
young England boys, my boys.
My team.
Yeah. But yeah, best what you saying, man. Not easy victory, but routine, the Ollie way, the way you lot do it.
You know what is? So it's routine on paper, and I think
I feel like this is the new way you lot play. You lot have to concede a goal first.
it's weird.
Then
It's
you lot
weird.
start.
Yeah, then you
Yeah,
wake up.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
Pressure
It's
on
like
you. You need the
it's
pressure
like
to be
rather
on you,
it's like
yeah.
we're kind of like a reactive team.
Yeah, because there's no.
We always react to
Maybe
something.
like the goal going down is like your version of having fun, giving you lot that extra little boost. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah,
It
it is, though.
works for them this season. You know what I'm saying?
But but what's so mad that like because we all said we played our strongest team, so to some extent I disagree. To some extent, yeah. But if that's our strongest team,
Well, you don't,
Wait,
wait.
who would you?
That team
who
you
would
played
be-
today was your strongest
That was
team.
your strongest team. Who?
So who
in
was?
terms of ability, what I personally would have done,
Yeah.
You don't want Fred.
I don't know.
I don't.
It doesn't
No,
Okay,
no,
Fred,
no.
but then
It
who?
was Fred,
Who
it
was?
was
Okay,
Fred.
cool.
Who else are you gonna put in there?
McTominay instead of Fred, then basically.
Is that it?
Oh, you can put someone else there.
That's it.
No, he's gonna put someone else there. Look at him. Van de Beek.
You're lying, man.
You're
You
lying,
can't say
man.
that.
That's
You can't
why-
come in- you
come on,
can't
come
come
on.
on this pod and talk about Van de Beek.
can't talk about Van de
being
Beek, bro.
over any of those.
can't talk
players.
about
I'm a
He
Van
has
de
not
Beek
played
fan,
enough.
and Van de Beek is better than McTominay and Fred.
Brother,
I
you know-
Are you talking about Ajax? Are you talking about
accept.
Ajax, Van de Beek, or are you talking
ability-wise.
about
Brother, you man
big
are
man.
second. You man
But
are second.
I accept.
You man
I
are
accept,
second.
yeah.
And in a quarter final,
No, wait.
playing
We have
with
to ask
no
you a que-
Van
I
de
just
Beek.
asked
What are you
the
talking
question.
about?
I wouldn't. Right.
Is it Ajax Van de
Truth
Beek
be
or
told,
Man United Van de Beek?
There's no Man United Van de
There's two.
Beek.
There's
There's
two
no Man
that-
United Van de Beek.
Exactly.
Actually, there's no Man United.
he's
Van
not
de
had a career yet.
So we
Exactly. So how can he be starting? How's that not your start? How is he in your strongest 11 if
He's
you
talking,
don't
about,
start?
he's talking about technical ability wise.
Ability
We're
wise,
just talking about what he knows about football, what he's
Ability-wise.
past. Nah, man, we're talking about a team that's second in the Premier League. He hasn't got that many appearances, but he's in a team that is second in the Premier League. The first team have gone. They're better than everyone this season. He's in the second.
He's the second best team in the
exactly.
league.
Yeah,
second
yeah.
best team
And
in
I-
the league.
and
He
I
can't
said-
get
into it.
yeah.
and he can't get into that team, and he should be in the starting lineup.
even
Right.
though you lot
he
are second
can't get into the team, yeah, because he's behind both Pogba and Fernandes. However, yeah,
and Mata. And who else plays number
he's not.
and who else and Mata. Who else could play number 10 in your club? And Mata.
He's not behind now. He's not
James
behind.
will come on.
Bro.
He's not
you lot
behind.
are You lot are laughing.
Mata.
Bro.
He's not behind. He's not behind
will
now.
come on more than.
Should we get
Yes,
stats
more-
out now and see
He's
how
not
many
behind
more
Mata.
appearances than Van
Mata
de Beek.
has started more games this season than Van de Beek.
Yeah, because Mata had like a little spell.
Had what?
But Mata was starting on the right
That
though.
old
My,
man.
my
Mata started on
brother,
the
my
right.
brother,
Old
you
man.
said-
Mata started on the right. He was on the right. It went number 10. It
bro,
went number 10.
he's ahead of him, bro. Regardless of highlights, you want to spin it, he's ahead of him. He'll rather pick him than pick Van de Beek.
So how's Van de Beek getting in this top three? What are you drinking?
Bro,
Let's
let's not even get
You
into
know
that Van
what?
de Beek thing.
Let's just focus on the game though.
We'll
Yeah.
leave you.
Like we played our strongest
No,
team.
we're gonna
We
get,
played our-
we'll get into it. We'll get into it one of these days.
Exactly. What is this?
One of these days, we're gonna, but
Like,
bro, let that go.
That was your top 11 that played today,
Yes.
and they went 1-0 down.
Yeah.
That's it. Innit?
Yeah,
They
but
won the
going,
match,
but
but-
though, yeah, going 1-0 down is nothing. That's not an issue. The issue is the performance. Like Cavani was not in it today. We didn't have a single shot in the first half.
Has Cavani just come back from injury?
It doesn't matter, bruv.
Why?
Doesn't matter. He's world class.
Let's go. Firstly,
Ah,
pause.
cool.
Wait.
No. Me, I like when
This
people
you-
say these things because I hold this until
I
next
think he
days.
played their last game.
Nah, you know what? Yeah,
He played their last game.
Vesco is so ungrateful, bro.
Listen.
Bro, you are second in the Premier League. You're more or less
alright.
booked your ticket to Champions League next season already.
And I'm happy
Man's
with that. I'm
scraping,
happy with that. I'm happy with that, yeah.
Bro,
But hear this though,
you're
yeah.
second in the league.
We are second.
it's 'cause he's not
We are
signing
second.
up the
Right,
contract, innit? That's why.
there's two big things. We're second by a 14-point gap.
brother, don't compare yourself to Man City. That's when you start. That's when I know
on
you're
top
doing
of
a
that,
bit
yeah,
too much.
Then
You're
on
doing too
then on
much.
top of that, we're only second because you and Tottenham
Ed.
have been pants.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter though. You lot
still-
still,
but
You guys have had
Yeah,
all,
we
you,
still have to be
all your
careful about
teams,
that, though.
That's
all your
still
teams,
scoring goals, you're
all
still
your
winning
teams
matches.
have had the worst seasons for how many years?
yeah, but you're still winning matches.
You
For how many years?
Cool.
But you still have to be
But
grateful.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
We
I
draw a lot of
understand that,
matches.
but don't be
We just don't
watching no
lose.
one else's face,
But you
bro.
capitalise on when we're losing.
Trust me.
Win
No,
your matches.
we are-
that's
we are
what, that's the
grateful.
thing.
You
That's what
capitalise
I
on
just
that,
saying.
though.
We don't care
Tunnel
about no one
vision.
else.
Hey,
We just
I'll be
care
honest.
about our
Yeah,
matches, win
I'll
our
be honest.
matches.
I feel like I could speak for the whole of Old Trafford, Manchester United, everything. When I can say we are grateful for you lot's form
Yeah, of
because
course,
you guys
that's
have
what
helped
should
you.
be. I'll
You guys
be
have helped
happy.
us.
If I was
You know
in
what it
your
is?
position,
You guys have helped
everyone's
us.
No, you know the best
dressed
good
up
thing. You know the
like
best
these,
good
like,
thing.
I'll be chuffed.
I think deep down, when Man United are top, he secretly thought.
Yeah, I know.
He thought it was.
I know. A lot of people, a lot of
You
them
secretly
thought we were back.
thought
We're
we're
back.
going for this league. We've got it.
I
That's what you
did.
thought.
I'm not gonna lie.
And because that's why you brought in that. That's why you brought in
I
that
did.
Man City thing because I don't
That's
understand.
right,
What
yeah,
you're
man.
saying.
I did.
That's the real thing.
That's
Man was
why
top
I'm
of the
grateful.
table, and I believed.
I'm not gonna lie, I have to go back to when we did. Who did we think was gonna be on top of the Prem?
Still said United. I never said United.
I thought
People
we
were
was
talking
going
rubbish.
to be there
They tried to
somewhere.
put my United in there. I was thinking, bro, what's going
People
on?
ran
Bro,
off City.
It's only two people, me and Frosty, that just said City.
I said
City's
top
gonna
four.
be at least
I said top four.
First or second.
Still big man. Still big man. Still said they're gonna win.
No, still, but even though that's still okay in a little bit, bro. He said Man City's never gonna be there.
Top four.
He said they're not even gonna be. He said no. Anybody can get a Man City, man. Man City, man. They're not even that good.
It's crazy.
But if I talk about Man City anyway, you lot won. I don't feel like you should be ungrateful.
I'm happy with I'm happy with the victory, not with the performance.
Yeah.
Rashford scored a good goal,
My boy.
but Fernandez was
scored a good
sloppy.
goal as well.
Everyone was
My
sloppy. Shaw looked good again. Wan-Bissaka looked
On
good.
Shaw. Loving Shaw this season.
Bruv, Shaw, yeah, best player. It's our best player of the season so far.
No, Fernandez.
Fernandez compared to last season, he's full on a pick.
What's this? Oh, man.
Shaw,
See, look.
Shaw's our best player of the
See,
season.
I don't understand. I don't get it. Listen, what is in
Fernandez.
your drink? I'm telling you, ask again. What is in your drink?
Aye.
What is in it, bro?
All right, hear this.
It's statements like this that make me hot.
Hear
When you
this,
start
yeah.
doing stuff like this.
Hear this.
telling you,
Hear this,
bro.
yeah. I'm betting £20 now that Shaw wins our player of the.
You're mad.
No, he
what?
might win that because that's how players think differently. And obviously, I don't. But
it's Fernandez,
if
bro.
He didn't start well. He was poor at the start.
I don't. Nah,
every
it's not-
game-
nah,
This
actually,
is
no.
last season.
Every
I forget
game
that
for the
it's still
past
Fernandez.
20 games.
Season, last season for Man United.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Player of the season, yeah?
Yeah.
For that half, madness.
Nah, it's still Fernandez.
It's not. He's still gonna get it.
Even when he's not playing good, he's
playing good.
He's
Yeah.
playing good.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's gonna be Shaw, bro.
You know what? Yeah, Vesco's on. No, Vesco's on this saying. I've noticed Vesco's been changing recently. I just pod. as we started this pod, I've been moving through the gears. Yeah, he's been shifting his thoughts. He likes to be just tread on that
the edge.
Yeah, just
be on that line.
No, yeah, not exactly all the way to the edge, but I'm trying to say he just likes to be just a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know. Because if you don't see his strikers that we're gonna get into, you know what I'm saying?
For a quick
Which
spanner,
really we can just go straight into the striker thing because obviously Man City did win. As I always say, we have no Man City fans here, but they played a big game against Leicester. Leicester wasn't on nothing yesterday. I don't know if you watched the match.
yeah.
Leicester was just defending.
Senior
I think
man
they
wasn't out
they just wanted to come away with a draw, which would have been good for them just for the top 4 fight. I don't think they was going in there trying to beat City. I think they were just saving their fight for another day. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But City, champions elect, top team, Kevin De Bruyne, madman. Team is just
Every game.
and Aguero. He played Aguero and
Jesus
together. And on that segue, Aguero is leaving at the end of the season. And before we get into this conversation, we're going to get into what is your lot's thoughts on Aguero's time in the Premier League?
Bad boy.
He's the hardest. One of the hardest out.
He's now a PR legend. He's a PR legend, 100%.
They're building a statue for him,
In outside
Company and Silver.
City. Yeah, but
Oh,
they
is
need
it?
to chill. They need to wait off.
So what? No Toure, no?
I don't understand. What, you just like leave a team and they build your statue while you're still playing? You need to chill out with that, man. Wait until
where's
you retire.
Toure's
You
statue?
know what I'm trying to say? Like, wait until they retire. Like, chill out,
Because he
bro.
might go to a rival
Hold
club and come and
Exactly.
bang in a couple of goals. You know?
Supposedly, like, there's rumors like he wants to stay in the Premiership, supposedly, and that. So, like, what? How you gonna build a statue for a man that's gonna go to
Another
club.
club score
might
against
even
you.
slap a goal next to you? They might
I
say,
guess
you
like
know
that,
what?
though.
Forget it, man. Play him.
Aye.
Against
Check went back to Chelsea.
A serious
No, stuff like
question
that.
though.
Obviously
Yeah.
not statue, but I'm
statue.
just saying. But I do hear what you're saying though.
A serious question now, yeah. So they build one for Silva, Company and Aguero, yeah. Do you not believe that Toure shouldn't have been honoured then?
He 100% should have been honoured.
Listen,
Toure,
I
Yaya
feel they were
Toure.
ungrateful with what he did for the club.
Listen, I don't know. You know what it is, yeah.
I know what it is. So
I don't want to speculate,
we know what it is.
but obviously, if you don't know, there's obviously a Pep.
History of
There's a
Pep.
Pep
With Yaya.
Yaya
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
from Barcelona days,
Yeah.
transferred over here, and obviously the way that he left was a bit messy as well. You know what I'm saying? Was a bit messy as well.
He
It wasn't
ran
as
out- he
clean.
ran down his contract,
Exactly, it wasn't as
innit?
clean
They
as
tried
it
to
should
get
have
rid of
been.
him.
So I don't know. Maybe it might take another manager to come in. somebody else on the board to come in. I don't know, but
Fans-
he'll get it.
fans can do a petition, you get
petition.
me?
But he deserves it though. Simple answer to
Man
your
City
question.
fans watching,
I think he deserves it.
Yeah,
And just one more thing,
to the-
he said that they
on to that.
he said that they didn't respect him yet, but I feel like football as a general doesn't give him
No,
the
you're-
props.
you're-
Bro, I don't hear his name.
No, you know what? Yeah,
nowhere.
you know what? Let's mark this down. We're actually gonna get into.
I don't hear Yaya's
Yaya
name
Yaya
nowhere.
Toure, Yaya Toure / midfielders conversation because Yaya Toure, bro, is one of them.
I hear
he's the
Makelele,
top-
but
he's
I
one of the
don't
top-
hear Yaya Toure. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense.
After Vieira, he's the closest thing.
100%.
He's the closest thing to there's ever been to Vieira.
And when you deep it to some extent, there was just a little bit more. Because
Just because what he
a
had
bit
on his,
more.
like the quality, just a little bit of the quality on his feet. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, flair.
Yeah.
He had a little flair. He had a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
flair.
yeah,
He
little more.
He could just do them little flicks and
Yeah,
turns.
yeah,
He's
yeah. He's
fake.
fake.
He's
He's
fake.
I'm not saying he's better than him. I'm not saying
No,
that,
no,
but
no,
he just
no.
had that little bit more
No,
in
hey,
terms of the
his
flair
technical,
thing.
his
Yeah.
technical ability was just a little. You're right. But yeah. So that's a Prem roundup done. We'll get into a quick, well, not too quick, however long it takes, but we're gonna get into a top 5. So basically, what I did is I asked the boys during the week to give me their top 5 strikers to play in the Premier League ever of all time. I made a system where I told you to rank it to me 1 to 5, and what I did is anybody that was in first place, I gave them 5 points. Who was in fourth place, gave them so you get that way around. So if he was in first, 5 points, second, 4 points, third, 3 points, fourth, 2 points, last 1 point, and I added all the scores together at the end, and then I made a collective top 5. And then what we're gonna do is with the nominations that we have left, we'll try and make the rest of the 5 to make the 10. Yeah, but gonna start with my boy Vesco. If you would start and reveal your. Actually, before you start, because the people are not here, let me reveal Stiltz's.
guys-
Let me reveal Stiltz's top 5 first, and I reveal AK's top 5 first, and then Vesco can go. So Stiltz went with Henry first, Aguero second, Drogba third, Rooney fourth, in your right fifth.
Wait,
Whoa. Run that back.
Yeah, okay, so Stiltz went for
I said run that back.
Henry first,
Yeah.
Aguero second,
Yeah.
Drogba third,
Yeah.
Rooney fourth,
Yeah.
Ian Wright fifth.
That's
You know, stop making me laugh.
Stiltz, yeah.
It's not that funny. But
Ian Wright. Oh my god. Hey, no. Ian Wright. No.
No, wait.
No, he was wrong.
Chill out.
No, he was wrong.
Oh,
Wait. No. No disrespect to you.
No, he's not. No.
Don't try to disrespect
but
my
he's a
man.
top 5 ever.
Ian Wright is a bad boy striker.
If he wants to put
But
him
he's
there,
just
let
not-
him put him there, bro.
he's not
It's
top
your
5.
opinion, innit?
No,
You get
can't.
me?
This is me, obviously.
So,
I
you know.
I get that. Bro, don't get me wrong.
I'm
You
sure,
know,
you know this though.
into
I'm sure
hysterics.
Stiltz has his
You wanna get
reasons.
into hysterics.
I'm sure Stiltz has his reasons.
I think it's Vesco's It gets me
You know what it is? Yes.
Don't do that.
Stiltz has his reasons because I've got some controversial picks as well.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
But if you got controversial, how are you laughing like that then?
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh at you.
I like it, you, Steamer, riding for Arsenal. I love that.
That's
Okay.
my unks, man. That's a legend right there.
Yeah,
bro. You
facts.
man
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
just be
legend.
laughing
No,
at him
facts,
like
facts,
that,
facts,
'cause he
facts.
said his name like that. Come
Aye,
on, man.
it's Kenny still.
What would
Kenny.
you put in your top 5?
What do you mean in my top 5? Well, arguably,
Cap.
can,
Cap.
if I wanted to.
Cap. Anyway, AK, and this actually shocked me because growing up with AK, the person that's number 1, he never rated this player when he was playing. But all of a sudden, he's put him as the number 1 striker in the Premier League. But anyway, AK's put Rooney, Henry, Shearer, Drogba, Aguero. So I'm saying the Rooney thing,
You know what? That's a surprising list, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm surprised still.
yeah. So yeah, let's go through. Give us yours.
So so my one. I'm gonna explain this after, yeah. But what?
Sorry, bro.
My number 1 was Van Nistelrooy. Number 2, Henry.
No,
Oh, hey.
your number 2 was not on me.
All right, number 2, Shearer.
No.
Who was?
No, your number 2 was not. Your number 2 was your number 7. That was your number 2.
Read that, please.
Yeah, okay. Vesco went Van Nistelrooy, Cantona, Henry, Shearer, and Deco. So,
United man is
so firstly, you basically picked a fight Man United five-a-side
With
with Henry and Shearer.
Shearer.
And Shearer could have been a Man United player if he had chose to sign for them as a Newcastle. So yeah, but anyway, so you picked a Man United heavy team. I'm gonna ask you why. Not even two questions. Why, in your opinion, is Cantona the second best striker to ever play in the Premier League?
Premier League, yeah. Go ahead.
All right, so when you're talking about strikers, I know everyone kind of bases it on the amount of goals which they score. However, yeah, when Cantona was playing up front, he was a complete striker in the sense that he assisted a lot of goals. He scored a lot of goals. He assisted a lot of goals.
What's your version of complete striker?
Wait.
What did you mean by complete striker?
This is a man that was banned for most of the season, you know.
Yeah, but it was,
and I hate that.
It was
And I hate
clearly,
that.
but I don't know about complete.
But the reason,
what's your point of, what's your opinion?
The
of
reason I say
complete?
that, yeah, is because back in those days, yeah, there was always two strikers up front. There was none of this one striker business. Yeah. So he played with other goal scorers such as Hughes and a couple other man. You know what I mean? So it's not about being the sole goal scorer, and he was a complete team player. So in terms like a number 10, the season when he joined, his first Premier League season was the first time that we had won the league for about 20 years. You know what I mean? So the impact that he then came.
Yeah, but he came halfway through the season, though.
Exactly, that's not the man.
But then it carried on. You know what I mean? And it
carried
carried on
He got
as
his armband
a success thing. And then, but I had a point, you know. But you need to remember sort of that a lot of his appearances were also at Leeds. So it wasn't just Man U. It was at Leeds as well. Yeah. So when he was playing with Leeds, he wasn't playing with the best of players. And
even at Leeds, he wanted to quit football.
But at Old Trafford, yes, he didn't score every single game. But in terms of ability as a forward player,
so top
and
five.
But compared to all the players that
in the Premier League,
you know what,
that means Bergkamp should be in man's list. And not talking about.
And I can understand. I can understand. However, when if
you say go creators or something,
when Frosty first asked the question, when Frosty first asked the question, my five that came straight to my head was Shearer, it was Van Nistelrooy, it was Aguero, and it was can't remember, but those three was definitely, and it was Henry and someone else and Cole. So those five were the ones that came straight to my head. However, when I deeped it, as I look back at how football was back then, the amount of goals that were being banged in back then as well. So when he was going, it wasn't, you know what I mean? It wasn't big matches the way that it is now. Yeah. Like the kind of football was different, and it was two strikers and they shared the goals. Whereas now it's predominantly like you rely on your number 9 to bang the most of your goals. You know what I mean? So I kind of looked at it from that way. I know it's a controversial pick, and I was very much aware that I'd have to
I'm just on everyone today because I personally believe I have the perfect 5. But that's why I'm just,
but the Cantona thing, though, but the Cantona thing is a stretch, though, compared to
the other people and everyone.
That amount of strikers, the top quality strikers that touch the Prem.
Obviously, it's controversial.
No, I know it's controversial, and he's not top 5 goal scorer, never, ever.
That's just...
But when you try to deep
is that pick personal, like, as we say, preference, and not actually what
you're seeing?
Because obviously, what we're asking, when we're asking this question, we're to be non-biased. Just say who you believe is the top strikers. You get me? Because when I made my picks, I said, you know what? Let me just take my Arsenal hat off and just be real with myself and what I've seen in the Premier League in my time.
So this is what I looked at. Players like him, Bergkamp, and Zola. And in my mind, I said that I have to play 2 up front if I was picking a team. So which 2 would I want?
There's so many bad players. You just said some names.
I'm picking a man that is going
what
to
I said
put the
is
ball
I
in the back
don't
of the net,
I don't want to Kane and Aguero. I know that it works.
We're not picking
I know.
Stop thinking about a team. Why are you making a team out of your 5 that you have?
I'm not looking at it just as the number 9, how it used to be. I'm looking at how also as number 10, how it used to be. Because the number 9 and 10,
listen, up front. We're talking about best strikers in Premier League history, regardless
Yeah,
of your
regardless.
two up front.
Do you want me to admit that there was an element of bias in my selection?
Okay, yeah, they'll basically.
There was a small element. There was like some. You get me?
A small
You have to let
element.
the people
'Cause I
know
could- I could
you
ju-
can't
I
think
could
this
have-
is your football knowledge that you
I
think
could have
that
put Sheringham.
Cantona is top
I could have put
five.
Sheringham and Rooney in there as well, and had a complete 5. But you know what it is though, yeah.
You walk into
But
as well while you're at
but
it.
you know what it is though, yeah. At the same time though, yeah. I feel like in these conversations we forget about people like the Bergkamps and the
No,
Cantonas.
we do, but they just don't make
don't
the
forget
top
them,
fives.
man.
That's
Because when we
The
think of
list.
strikers, we're thinking of 25, 30
No,
goals a
of-
season.
Not necessarily.
For the most part, we are
Yeah.
though.
cool.
Because everyone who's gonna be on York's list is a straight number 9 goal scorer. Fact.
Cool. Okay,
Well.
let's move on. Polo. Remember the order? So read it for you.
Top of my head, I think it went Thierry Henry at the top. Then I had Shearer. Who was second?
You and Aguero.
Yeah, Guerrero, then Shearer, Van Nistelrooy, and Didier. But big game player. That's what he brings. He's a big game player.
So we're biased together, yeah?
No,
That's
but
one game.
to be
That's
fair,
not biased.
Jobber made a couple lists. Remember, he made Stills' list. I said his name. He made AK's list. Made Polo's list.
He's a big. He's
So
a,
yeah, so what
he
brings
came
Drogba?
fifth.
What brings Drogba to your?
He's a big game. He's a big
Apart
game player.
from the fact that you support Chelsea.
No, forget the Chelsea thing. Big man thing. He's a big game player. When it matters the most, the games where we're against it, he always comes up with the goals, like important goals. The same way, for example, you see when Aguero won against when you lot was last kick of the game.
Yeah, against QPR.
QPR, yeah.
All those guys on that list, Drogba will score that as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like the big games where you need it the most.
He's got like a
If we're
mad
talking about
record
top
of
five
like
records, All
finals.
them players should be able to score that goal.
But Drogba's got that record though.
We're talking about top 5 top best strikers in the Prem. All of those players
I don't
in
know.
that list.
I don't know.
Everyone should be able to score that goal.
I don't know because I saw what happened when Henry was playing Barcelona in the final. I don't. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Them kind of things. Don't get me wrong. Henry's top of my list, but do you get what I'm trying to say? The big games that count. Drogba. I know you like that one. Drogba, you know.
Low blow,
You
yeah.
know. You know.
No, the
Bro,
Drogba thing. He's got the record, isn't it? Like he's scored in how many finals?
He's got the big game record,
Yeah,
but
yeah, he's got it all.
he wasn't as prolific as people think
No,
he
he's
was.
not. No,
Yeah,
he's
them
not.
man were going through Premier
No,
League
he
seasons having like 13
Eight.
goals and stuff.
No, like 8.
If
Bro,
you look-
5, 8. 5
You
and
know what I'm
8,
trying to
you
say?
know?
Like,
But he was so
Under
crucial
Scolari.
to the success of
Everyone
Chelsea.
think the
Yeah,
memories of
under-
John
under
was nah, he was a
Scolari.
bad boy. I'm like, bro, he was only scared.
No, it was only like but that was only really that Scolari period though. And
Yeah,
then-
it's not like no, there was more than that because it was like
Yeah,
2
it
seasons
was
back to
couple
back. He
seasons
scored like
that he
5
scored
and
like,
8,
yeah, 10,
and then he
yeah.
scored. Then he randomly
was
scored
weird.
29. Bro, it was mad.
Yeah, but you got to look at the appearances as well, man. There's so many factors. It's Chelsea.
No, like, he's
how
just-
many strikers come through Chelsea's doors
100%. He's-
every
he's-
time? Like even though the Drogba thing, yeah, they had Drogba, but they always still going to splash out
But
mad
Yeah,
bucks
yeah,
on
yeah,
other
reason,
strikers.
obviously,
You know what
all
I'm
I'm just saying is the reason why they did that is because he was so kind of inconsistent.
No,
Kind
because
of.
he just didn't-
Obviously, in certain matches, obviously he didn't do it for a season-long period, didn't it? He just popped up 1 or 2 times in the season, get a winning goal or score a brace.
Nah,
Wait,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no,
that's-
He was
That's
definitely.
cap.
That on there.
Drogba, that's cap.
cap.
That's cap. Look at Drogba's record. Look at Drogba's
Not for
record.
one season.
Look at no.
Let me, I'll
No,
give-
I'm not. Oh, I didn't say for 1 season.
did, yeah,
I didn't
you
say for. Oh, did I say for 1 season?
did.
So I'm saying in a season. That's what I said. In a season. I'm not saying 1
He scores
season,
goals,
in
man. He's
a
consistent.
season.
He was
He's
consistent.
No, I
man.
can give you.
consistent.
Top
I
of
feel
my-
like he's consistent.
Top of my head.
He definitely
09,
scores goals.
2009, 2010.
He's just not prolific.
32 games.
He's
29
prolific.
goals.
He just had a couple seasons
his
that
best.
was not
Yeah,
as
that's what I'm
prolific.
saying. As-
Yeah.
That was
But he was
prolific.
But we
Way
forget.
prolific.
But we
Absolutely
forgive him
season.
because he was him, Lamps, and Terrell made Chelsea.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Yeah, won 2
Is
golden
he
boots.
is he going to get a statue?
2 golden boots. What is he gonna get one?
Yeah. Has he got one? He hasn't got one, has he?
I think the time's too past. He's past now. Remember we had a job waiting for him. He said, "Nah, man, I'm coming back to Ivory Coast." to sort the
Nah,
team."
you man, I'm okay. Drogba's bruv.
Yeah,
104 goals in 254 appearances. What? And 54 assists. Come on, bro. Well, you said he's not prolific. That's like one. That's not.
fair
So,
enough.
alright, cool.
Fair enough.
Sorry to say, alright, cool.
I got to pull
But
that
hey,
back.
you know
I
what
know-
we saw earlier.
I know what you're saying,
We
I
saw
know what you're
Lukaku. We saw Lukaku's record in the Premier League. He has less appearances and more goals. Vardy has less appearances and more goals as well. So I understand, didn't it? I understand what you lot are saying.
But this guy has
but
popped
yeah.
up in finals,
big games,
Big
top
games.
against the top
finals,
six.
Champions League.
Yeah, top
Like,
actually
you know what
top
I'm saying?
four.
There are these games like them games will be like 0-0, and you need
Yeah.
the win for the points.
So wait. So
He's-
what's our argument
He's the
based
one
on?
turning up.
So what is our argument based on? Are we talking about best players to touch the Premier League and not? Is the stats that we're talking about Premier
No,
League
no,
stats?
it's-
Or are we
it's-
talking
it's a
about
combination of
just
things.
Combination
everything?
and everything's a combination.
That means we should have been saying Shevchenko, Crespo, these guys. You know what I'm trying to say?
No,
These
no,
men
no.
have come through Premier League.
No, but they didn't do nothing in the Premier League though.
Yeah, but then
Yeah, these men have affected the Premier League.
I know.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I'm
You
just
know
being,
what I'm saying?
I'm just being that devil's
assists,
advocate. You know what I'm
morale,
saying?
everything what they bring to the squad as well.
But you can talk about man like Eto and that. Then, but
Yeah.
the Neto ain't done that.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm trying to
yeah,
say?
no, I can understand
Even
Drogba on the team.
the old man thing.
No,
And he was always part of like a two-man
Yeah, Drogba, innit?
like
Yeah.
force, innit? Yeah.
It was him and someone else.
Cool. Let me pause that. Let's hear your team, bro.
Proper team, you get me? I got Alan Shearer number 1, top goal scorer in the Premier League. I got Henry second. I got Rooney third. Luis Suarez fourth. And I got Aguero fifth.
Cool. Why did you include
Luis.
No. Why did you put Shearer over on me?
Henry.
Being an Arsenal man.
Top goal scorer in the Premier League. With me, yeah. I love it. Obviously, overall, Henry is a better player. The way he moves, the movement, the shots, and all that stuff. But me, I'm on a man. If you know how to pull it in the back of the net, and that's what Shearer is. Shearer is basically Harry Kane is basically like Shearer, but newer version. You get what I'm trying to say? But Shearer is a better version of Harry Kane, how Harry Kane is now. Because obviously the new kids that are watching now, they wouldn't know about Alan Shearer and how he used to play.
They probably just think he's a pundit.
Yeah, exactly.
on-
You just think he's a pundit on Match of the Day. Go and watch what Shearer was doing.
That's
Shearer
England
was
captain, right?
putting
Before-
it. Bro, he won the Premier League. If you lot didn't know, he actually won the Premier League with Blackburn, which is a very hard thing to do. Out of everybody on the list, he did it. He won it with the hardest team. If you notice that, obviously Suarez is the only player in my list that hasn't won the Premier League, but everybody else has won it.
That
in a big
record
team.
still ain't been broken. 260 goals.
Exactly.
200.
No one.
No one.
When, how long ago?
no
was
one
that?
ain't- no one ain't close to it.
And when you deep it, yeah, he always played for the underdogs.
Bro, exactly.
Exactly.
He never went to no. He
never went to a top team.
never got
Newcastle
that
was expected
big-
to challenge for maybe 3-4 seasons max.
Yeah, but
they
not
never expected to
win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that he won that Premier League with
Blackburn.
with Blackburn, because if he didn't, it would have been a Harry Kane situation where he's scoring goals just for no reason.
for no reason, and then you want me to judge him?
He's gonna be
properly?
the top. Exactly, he's gonna be the top goal scorer in the Premier League. But you're gonna ask? What did he win? Nothing.
That's the reason why
Stupid.
he picked Newcastle over Man United,
Mm-hmm.
because he already knew he had the league title. I'm sure if he didn't win at Blackburn, he would have went to Man United. Yeah, Man United wanted him just to at least get some trophies
Mm-hmm.
in the thing. But yeah, cool. I'm gonna tell you like my thing quick. I went in Henry first.
Yeah.
Shearer, Rooney, Suarez, Aguero.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I just went with Henry first because to me, I just think he's just the best striker ever to play in the Premier League, bro. He changed the way. He changed a lot. He changed football, bro. He changed the level.
Swing.
He changed how strikers are meant to be. Like before that, yeah. If you look at how strikers were before that, it's what Vesco was saying. It was the 4-4-2. So it was the target man. That was either the target man, the man that's just gonna get the balls like a Shearer. I'm saying, but he brought class into it. You can dribble, you can attack, you can go left, you can go right, you can
Assists as well.
slap. Yeah,
Assists.
it's like he completely changed. And then every other team was like, oh, strikers can do that now. So he opened the gateway for all these other strikers that we're seeing. I'm trying to say pace. I'm trying to say because even back then, obviously there was Owen, but strikers weren't really pacey back then as well.
Exactly.
They were more technical. You know what I'm saying? Mbappe, strikers back then weren't pacey.
But why would you put him over Aguero? Like, is that because of the fact that he does that?
Won
aspect
World
of-
Cup as well, fam. What are you
No,
talking
it's
about?
just his career. I can
I'm
take other attributes into it, like his career, what he done. He won. His brother's an invincible.
World Cup. He won top. He
That-
won.
that counts. That
He was
counts
top
now.
goal scorer in '98.
Sorry, no, apologies. I meant to talk about in terms of Suarez is above I meant to say Suarez. Sorry,
I mean, say Suarez. Oh, you're saying another.
Yeah,
Oh,
apologies,
Suarez.
yeah, Suarez is above.
Oh, the Suarez thing is a little bit more biased,
It's
isn't it?
above Aguero.
That's a little. That's a little bit more biased, isn't it? I support Liverpool, so I think Suarez's impact. And you know what? Yeah, I just think that who came first? Suarez came before Aguero, right? No, Aguero came first, didn't it? No, Aguero came first. Aguero came first. Okay. Yeah. Aguero came first. Yeah, you're right. No, I don't know. The Suarez thing is just it's a bit biased, but obviously his career as well. But you saw Suarez was a bad boy. Like people were playing like how Suarez were playing, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
People were playing how Suarez was playing.
The way Kun plays and the way Suarez plays, I prefer the way Suarez plays to Kun.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm trying to say. Obviously, Kun has won more things, but obviously he's been in different teams in it than Suarez. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say? He's had a lot of guys playing behind him.
Suarez dragged that Liverpool team. That Liverpool team was rubbish, bro.
Exactly.
I can tell you lot that. Now he made Sturridge a better player. Like Sturridge. That's the only season Sturridge has
never
not
had
been
another
fit.
season.
You know what I'm saying?
Never played that before.
How's that happening?
Obviously, yeah. And another reason for that as well is, I put it like this, as we said, if we swap both players, if we put Suarez in that Man City team and put Aguero in that Liverpool team,
It won't be the same.
come on, man.
Suarez
You know what
is better
Suarez
than
would have done in that team. You know what he would have done. He would have done a mad thing.
Like even little things like his influence in the dressing room. Like he's talking about Bruno Fernandes being a fighter now. What is Suarez on? Look what he done at Barcelona. That drink that he carries around doesn't everybody copy him now? Messi, Griezmann. You're saying all these guys started drinking out.
Listen. This is one thing I like to say about Suarez, innit? The guy went to Barcelona and now he is Barcelona's second highest goal scorer behind Messi.
In how many seasons?
Deep that.
So
do you know how many legends have played for? Do you know how many legends have played for Barcelona?
But let's get back to the initial question.
Yeah.
Is he a better Premier League striker than Kun Aguero?
So
wait.
When we spoke about, we've already asked this question already.
But you know what,
how we're measuring it. You get what I'm trying to say?
No.
We said overall, innit?
But
We said overall, we're
if you just
taking.
answer it,
No,
as
but Premier
yes or
League,
no,
you can answer yes or no because Kun had 10 years. If Suarez had 10 years with the ratio of how he was scoring goals, what do you reckon his record would look like now?
it'll be crazy.
How many years was?
But
You know what I'm saying?
But-
Suarez was
but
like
we never
2.5 years.
Suarez is like 3 or at least
Like
most
3 years max.
3 years max, 4 years.
Okay, you're gonna cap it.
Compared to 10.
Take Aguero's first 3 years then, and cap it that way if you want.
What? You want?
Yeah, I know Suarez's thing was a massive.
Suarez outscored him, 100%.
Definitely.
We don't even need to check the stats. We know that already.
Yeah.
Suarez is brazy for those seasons, you know.
Yeah. He's at a team. He's at a Man City team where it's
man.
You're gonna say it's more of a preference thing.
You don't need to look how Fernandes is
anyone
now.
who's playing behind Silva, Fernandinho, and Toure should be scoring a bag of goals.
And then you
And
throw
then
in
you got
KDB.
KDB.
Come on, bro.
KDB.
Come on, man.
Like,
Come on, man. With Sané, Sterling, those seasons, I'm trying to say, like, you would, innit? Like, Suarez at Liverpool, even though it wasn't...
You forget.
He was, yeah, facts.
He was, and Suarez is doing bits at Liverpool right now.
And Suarez was doing bits at Ajax and he was doing bits at Barcelona. You get what I'm trying to say?
Himself at the highest level. He's
gone a few teams and he's proved himself
Who
at every single
would you
team.
take in your team personally?
Suarez, come on,
Suarez.
man.
Even with that bad attitude.
Come on,
Yeah, man, doesn't matter, man. We stuck
doesn't
by
matter,
it.
His
bro.
attitude stinks,
He
bro.
carried us to the thing, bro. I'm telling you. He made us start believing again.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That stat alone, that second highest goal scorer for Barcelona stat, like that should just be it. And like, come on, bro.
So the bag of goals back.
Like you talk about what's it called again?
what did you
Johan
call them leagues
Cruyff,
again?
all of those guys. He scored more goals than them.
Well, I was at Farmers. Where
Who?
where
Ajax.
Oh yeah. No. Because I'm saying, what did you call those leagues?
Those
again?
leagues.
Yeah, their farmers. What? La Liga.
Yeah.
La Liga. What?
No,
No,
but
not at that time.
Not
Not
the
when
time
he
that he-
first. Not when you first went to.
It was still only
thingy.
3 teams.
Ronaldo was still there, bro.
It was still only, yeah, but Ronaldo's not a defender.
Who?
You know what I mean?
What do you mean
It's-
Ronaldo's
it's
not a
just one
defender?
team.
It's
It's
no,
just one team.
We're talking
It's
about
just 2
competing.
teams, basically.
They're competing, isn't it? Obviously, everyone's
Yeah,
competing. It was
but
more of a
who-
competition
but
than
who we
times.
scoring
Now,
against?
as I said,
But look who we scoring against.
who's he scoring against?
Exactly.
No, but that's because we're not Spanish, bro. Allow that, man.
No.
Bro, it's the same as...
As I said,
bro, do the Spanish man know who Dunk is?
Wait.
Exactly. Karboski.
Wait.
Same thing.
At least they can name the teams.
Man, I'm trying to talk about.
I'm
Obviously,
telling you, they can't name Burnley, bro.
Are
They
you
don't know what's
going against what I said earlier on?
can
And
message
what I
those-
said was the last 2 and 3 seasons that La Liga's been dead. I
think
didn't
Messi
say
knows who
it's
Burnley
been dead.
Even Messi knows who Burnley is. Burnley
100%.
anything. No, he doesn't, bro.
They know about Stoke. Everyone knows
only
about
FIFA.
Stoke.
It's the most watched league.
Nah, man, they don't watch it like that, man. That's a cap. But yeah, let me reveal obviously, as I said to you, I've done the point system in it. So in 5th place with 7 points, Van Nistelrooy. So basically, attack the defense. I said Van Nistelrooy is the 5th.
I'm trying to say Rude. That's
Van
what you
Nistelrooy,
know.
Rude.
That's what you like Rude. Your boy Rude, Man United.
4th place
It's Kun.
4th place with 11 points is Kun.
Kun, of course.
3rd place Rooney,
Rooney.
13.
Jeez.
Shearer,
obviously second.
17.
Oh,
And with 26 points, Thierry Henry.
My
So
boy,
Henry 1, Shearer 2, Rooney 3, Kun 4, Van Nistelrooy 5. We don't have a point system. I can't really argue with it. We're democracy here. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't. That's just that list is fair.
I feel kind of mad. I feel kind of mad not putting Henry number 1 now because I put Shearer, but as I said, isn't it?
No,
Number 5 is
the
techie
goals,
still.
man.
No, number 5 is techie because
Number 5 is always techie.
And
I
I
think the
picked
first,
him.
the
And I
first
picked
four.
him.
I think the first 4 is like basically they kind of
Van
leave
Nistelrooy.
themselves in it.
yeah, Van
I
Nistelrooy.
did.
So
But
okay,
it is
cool.
though, like just like there's little things that Van Nistelrooy done though. Like he had the record for the most consecutive amount of games.
Until Vardy broke it.
Vardy smashed
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But he held it for a long time.
Like,
Yeah.
he done a lot of things. You know what I mean? And
He won stuff.
Remember, Henry's the only player to flip and win highest goal scorer and highest
But we're not
assists.
talking about Henry though. We're talking about the 5th place. Henry's clear. You don't need to throw Henry
No,
arguments. You don't know Henry. Henry's clear. Henry's number 1. We already said we're talking about the 5th place.
When you ask the question, yeah, out of all those 5 players,
Yeah.
who would you want on the end of a 1-on-1 with your goalkeeper, with like the opposition's goalkeeper? Who are you gonna pick?
Henry, 100%. You pick Henry.
He's gonna say Van Nistelrooy.
I have Henry and Shearer.
I thought reassuring.
For me, it's Shearer and Van Nistelrooy.
I'm not gonna lie, my whole.
Shearer
my
and Van
whole-
Nistelrooy.
I think all of my picks.
I want
be
Nistelrooy in a
those
tapping
goals.
situation.
Yeah, no,
You
but
know
Nistelrooy
what
is
I want him in a tapping situation.
Yeah.
Nistelrooy.
Oh,
I don't him going.
He
I
needs
don't
that
him
ball
running.
coming across. He needs
Yeah,
that
yeah,
ball coming
yeah.
across the keeper, and he
Bro,
just.
he was killing it them
Yeah,
times.
yeah, yeah.
He just had position. His thing was just my position. He knew where to be in the box.
DCL's Dominic Calvert-Lewin is definitely watching Van Nistelrooy. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. No, I get it though.
I get it, but cool. So this is so after I went to do some little bit of research, we can build the next 5, but there's loads of players we didn't mention in it. That's already so. What I did is I went to the top 10 of all-time Premier League goal scorers just to see what everyone's goals are, where everybody stands in that list. Andy Cole's 3rd, 187.
My Don.
Aguero's 4th, 181. Rooney 2nd, 280. So 208. But we already said Rooney in it, so I started to say that those ones. Thierry Henry 6. The players that no one even said. Robbie Fowler 7,
Liverpool
163.
I know he was up there.
Jermaine Defoe 162.
But Defoe's
I
one,
think it's
yeah.
the Owen one.
But yeah, I think Defoe is overplayed.
Defoe's one, he's been playing in the Premier League from when he was. The reason why he's on that list is because if you check his appearances onto everyone else's,
He's
had a lot.
Yeah.
He has.
Yeah,
He's only played for one good
He's had a
team.
lot of lifelines in the Prem. They
The fact that Frank Lampard is even on this list is a mad thing in itself.
Yeah.
But cool. Harry Kane on the same as Jermaine Defoe,
Defoe.
162, and he's still actively playing. And Michael Owen is 10th, yeah. So with those players being said, and with players being left out like Drogba, Suarez, Cantona, Cole, Ian Wright that we nominated, how are we ranking from 6 to 10?
I think the proof is in the pudding.
From 6 to 10, so also
Cole
that
needs to go
ball.
6.
I'm gonna go. I'll go. Okay.
So let's start at the bottom. We start at the bottom.
You had a good debate with the Suarez thing. That got me. So I'll put him above.
Okay.
I'll go him, then Drogba. So 6th, 7th. That's
What about Cole?
So who's okay? Cool. So that way. Do six. Let's do 6. Let's go 6.
Let's go 6.
Who's the 6 of that list? Who's the 6th strongest striker? Who's the 6? Who's number 6? For me, I'm gonna put Suarez.
I'll put it to, obviously, I got Suarez already in my team.
But I'll
so
put
I don't
Suarez.
know.
Oh, that list.
I'll go-
I got him my
list.
top 5.
But I'm saying that list, but in that to come next.
that list.
No, this is fresh now. What's
Alright,
starting
cool.
fresh?
Okay, so you got
You
Van
made it-
Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy is 5th. This is for the
No, he's
ETD.
already made it. He already made it. Yeah,
he's
he's
already
made it.
it.
I'll give to Suarez. You made a great point there. I can't lie. I couldn't.
But what are you saying? Who are you
I couldn't
thinking?
rebut that
Where you
one.
going?
The 3rd highest goal scorer of Premier
Andy
League.
Cole, innit?
Andy Cole.
That's what I was thinking in my head. I'm like, alright, cool. If it's gonna go by this, I'm saying like, alright.
No, but I feel like
I'll
you-
prefer
no, but I
Suarez,
thought-
but it's Andy Cole, innit?
No, but I
Like,
feel
wouldn't
like-
it be Andy
okay.
Cole?
But was
Are
Andy
you
Cole
not going-
really that good?
Are you not just going for goals?
Let's talk about him.
What
Was
are
he
you
that
not
good?
going for? What are you
Bruv,
And this is the question: if you're going for
Striker.
goals,
Listen
if
to
you're
what I'm
going for
saying.
goals
As
and
a
goal.
striker, what are you supposed to do?
Score goals.
Yeah,
Hold
we
up
get
play.
that.
No, bro.
No, we get
Score
that.
goals,
I
hold up
understand
play.
why you're going to complain,
Defend
but
from the front.
your job as a striker for your team is to score goals,
But
hold up play,
you
or
need to bring
assist.
some other elements besides
other
that
elements
as well,
too.
though.
It's not
to
just
be
scoring goals.
classified. To be classified as the best of something, you can't just come and just
Be
do goals.
number
Yeah,
one.
you can't.
So if I come in the league and I only
But
score
here's why I
50
so
goals
deep
and I have
though,
no
yeah?
assists,
Because
what am I
that
not going to
man
be the
there,
best striker?
Andy Cole proved he could play with
What are you
different
talking
strikers
about?
up top, 2 different clubs.
Nah, man.
No, but I hear what Kenny's saying though, because that goes to the Salah thing. It
not,
goes to
bro.
the Salah thing. It goes to the Bamyan thing. Like people
Well,
don't.
this is why I threw
People,
in my man
these man
Cantona,
only
you feel
get.
me?
People only look at Aubameyang and Salah's goals. They don't,
Goals.
and
They
they
don't
don't
care about everything
They're
else
all
they
down
play.
play, and they don't
Bro.
say they're the best in their position because they score the
If a
most
man
goals.
stays- if
You
a
know what I'm
man
saying? So it
stays-
can't.
Suarez,
it
no,
can't
Suarez
be
is
goals.
argue. Suarez
The whole
is,
game.
you get me?
It don't
That's
make
an
sense.
argue.
No, who Andy Cole?
Andy
You want
Cole, that's what I'm saying.
No, but they-
No, I rate Andy Cole. Don't
So
get
what?
this.
These
I
men
rate
have won
Andy
Champions
Cole.
League too.
No,
Drogba has won Champions League. Suarez has won Champions League. You're trying to say there's people on here.
But only one of them is top 3 selected.
So you're saying so.
It's mad. Listen, I
we said
understand
he
what you man are saying about Suarez. I prefer the way he plays.
he
but
was
all
in
of
my
that
top
stuff.
5.
But as a job,
And he was
obviously,
he was
when we're
in
talking
my initial
about
top 5.
strikers, isn't it? We're talking about guys that are putting the ball at the back of the net. I'm
So
sorry
we're gonna
to say,
put-
I understand the assist and all that
see
stuff,
like that, though.
bro.
Yeah, but I rather okay. Even if you're not gonna put Suarez, I can understand the Suarez thing. He didn't play
I
that long
get
in the
Suarez.
Prem, but Andy Cole's not better than Drogba.
How not?
Andy Cole was
Because
not better than
you lot
Didier
right- no, you lot
Drogba.
take the mic.
Come
You gotta take the mic.
on. Do you not think Andy Cole's better than
You
Didier
gotta take
Drogba?
the mic.
They played at two
JJ.
different times, bro.
I-
There were two different times of football.
He's going
Like,
for-
I don't
I hear
understand.
that. But
I read JJ.
So how are you comparing
No,
it,
but
bro?
do you feel like okay? Fair enough, because Andy Cole's scores
Come
more
on,
goals.
man.
There, but do you feel like can
You
you
think Andy Cole's better
can
than
you-
Drogba?
No, wait.
Andy Cole was not handling your
Wait,
team like
wait,
Drogba was
wait,
handling
wait,
your
wait,
team.
Wait. Do you feel like Andy Cole will grab the game and scruff his neck?
Well, he
Be
won.
honest,
He won.
be honest,
I'm
be
gonna lie to
real.
you.
He did
I
win a few
don't
leagues.
get. I don't understand. If you're talking
He won
about
a
if
few
he's gonna
leagues.
bring the strap,
Okay.
he's slapping
He won-
the goals.
he
He
won a
is doing
treble.
How many-
his job.
how many-
Andy Cole did his job.
But
He
his
put the
job-
ball at the back of the
Yes,
net.
well, I get
How
that.
many
Cannot
leagues-
defend.
But-
We're
How
talking
many
about
leagues did Andy Cole
strikers.
win?
He won a few.
He
Still.
won
How
a
many
few
did he
still,
win?
more than one.
He won a treble. I'm
No, did he win 3 or 4? I can check. Because
I think he
how many
got
Drogba
two.
In
win?
my head, I
Or
think
three.
he won 4. I think
How many
he won
Drogba win?
4.
3, 2.
Drogba won 3.
Drogba won 3, yeah.
3.
Okay, cool.
So what are you not
Aye,
gonna?
do you feel
So
that?
what now? Are you gonna?
It's a
If
stretch.
if you now find out, wait, how much is Andy Cole win?
What? How many?
Said
What? Because
4.
I'm sure.
We have to check. Come on, we have to check.
Let's check.
Because if Andy Cole is one
No,
more,
I
like,
said-
come
I
on, the
said
argument is
Cole.
kind of dead, then, isn't it? If you get, we have to say that, innit? If Andy Cole has won more Premier Leagues than Didier Drogba, why are we having this argument?
And
has.
Cole has won 8 major
has.
trophies,
The
including.
Champions League.
He has.
Yeah, it's only won 8 though. But I'm seeing how many Prem he's won though. Let's
What's
get
that?
to
3?
them.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
think it's probably 3.
4? 4?
I think it's 4.
Honest.
I thought it was 4.
Played for Arsenal.
I thought
1, 2,
Andy Cole played for
first
Arsenal.
came through,
he
yeah.
won 4, right?
won 5.
5.
5.
Well, he won 5 Premier Leagues.
Yeah, but that's the team though. That's the team. That's the hit though.
I
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's Alex.
Can we-
That's Alex. That's so many factors.
Can we, alright then,
That's
cool.
so many
Can we
factors.
just-
Drogba,
I'm sorry.
Drogba.
I'm sorry. Can we just put just put
How
Andy
did he
Cole
affect
goals for
those-
Man United?
those with- how did he affect
Out of that percentage that is the 100 and whatever that he
How many
scored,
goals
how
did he
many were
score?
for Man United? Out of that 5, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
scored
There's no-
121.
He's 6, bro.
He scored 121.
He scored 121 out of that
121 in 275 appearances.
thing. Come on, man, stop it, bro.
275 appearances.
So that at Man United,
Don't forget,
Yeah,
he played for Newcastle.
I'm not saying he
He
did
does
that.
that.
he said Man
and
United.
that was mad.
He said Man
Bro.
United.
That was
120.
mad.
That
That's
was
it.
it.
Like
And he was
200
sharing,
something.
bruv, he was sharing the goals, big man.
Bro,
With
he was
Dwight.
getting assisted
He was
left, right,
sharing the
centre.
goals.
No, I heard.
He's not taking the game.
He was
off the
assisting
net.
too, big man.
He's not
Brother.
taking the game.
Do you know what it is? Hey, Polo. I'm not gonna lie to
I'm
you.
not
You're
even
just
capping, bro.
you're fighting for Drogba because
I'll be honest,
he
though.
used to
No,
play
my
for
money-
Chelsea.
no, my money-
I don't understand. It's because
my
he's a
money-
Chelsea man. That's why he's moving like this.
No,
Stop,
bro.
stop
I'm
it. Be
putting
real.
Suarez above him. What are you talking about?
Bro, Drogba's won 4 though. 4, bro.
My
Suarez.
God.
Drogba's won 4, bro.
My
He's
guy.
Like-
won
like
1,
five,
2,
like
3,
this,
looks like
4.
five, more
He's
than
won 4
four.
FA Cups. How many FA Cups has this guy won? Well, what's it take it to? He's won 2 FA Cups, 1 Champions League, Drogba's won.
He's
One
like
Champions
5 FA
League.
Cups, bro.
One Champions League.
Europa.
He's
as
won
well.
Europa. He's won. What's this? He's gone to
Shouldn't been
Galatasaray.
there.
Look how many
Why
FA
you
Cups
roll
he's
for in the
won.
first
FA
place?
Cups
Africa,
he's
look at
won.
all this. Look at individual accolades.
Oh, look at the FA Cups he's won.
No,
5
look at
cups.
individual accolades.
Hey,
where's
how
my
many
man's
how many
individuals?
golden boots did Drogba win?
2.
Oh, come on. That's a look at his
Right
list.
now. 2, bro.
No.
He's won
Okay.
2. He won in I think
obviously
it was
it's Cole
last
won.
year.
Cole won.
06.
Cole's only won it once.
Loads of
Cole
these,
won.
loads of these awards just started.
Drogba's won it twice.
Yeah,
The
twice.
Golden Boot twice, and the Cole's won it once.
But how many teams had? But he scored 20 plus goals with 2 teams,
Who are you talking about?
Newcastle and United.
How many? 20, bro,
This guy's won league player. No,
He's
this
won-
guy.
he's won
This
20
guy.
plus as well.
I can't lie.
32
lie to you,
games,
yeah.
29
Let's be
goals.
real. No. Let's be real.
32
Talk to me, talk
no,
to
no,
me.
please, no.
Bear
Should you
these-
see the whole
bear
career?
these awards and individual
I don't
accolades
think about the vintage
started after my man
I
stopped
don't
playing.
listen, forget
you
that.
know
I
that,
don't,
innit?
listen, I'm not,
Andy Cole, they didn't do most of these awards.
No, I'm not
when
gonna
he was
forget
playing.
that.
adding
the
that.
accolades.
Bro, 32 games, 29 goals. Come on.
It's impressive, yeah.
Respect the team, bro.
5
Okay,
Premier
cool.
Leagues,
I
5
said
Premier Leagues,
Suarez.
and the highest goal
I said
scoring player in the
Suarez.
Premier League.
I said Suarez.
Come on, bro.
Well,
What are you talking
Drogba
about?
has scored more
There's no
goals
argument.
than him in his career.
In what?
I'm talking about career goals. And obviously, Drogba did go play for Montreal.
MLS and all that stuff. Yeah, so
I know
it's a
those
different-
candidates.
It's a different
You know
time.
what? You know what?
And he
It's
played
tough.
well
I don't
as
know. I don't know where we're gonna go for. I don't know.
You have to
We just
see
gotta go.
Suarez.
How many man's in the room, innit? And
Do you know what it is?
if 4 people, if
we said Suarez.
Exactly,
That was
Suarez.
number-
We're talking
no,
about different arguments.
Suarez can't be number. No, Suarez can't be number
Suarez
6.
can't be number 6.
It's out. I was talking about out of Cole and Drogba.
It's Drogba then, 100%.
I'm thinking. I just feel like
Drogba.
Drogba's a better
It's Drogba.
striker, but
You don't violate.
if you don't want
Andy
to,
Cole.
I do hear.
Over Andy
Cole.
Cole.
It's gonna be.
Hey, Jay, what you saying?
No, you violate.
I agree. Drogba is a
What?
player overall.
A striker.
Based on numbers.
You have to
Yeah.
put based on numbers and
No,
honours.
he's-
And honours.
And honest, no, you can't
And
have
honours
no,
in the
he-
Premier
no,
League.
No, you know what? Yeah, Kenny,
He's the third highest goal
Kenny,
scorer and
Kenny,
he's
you know
won
what?
more
Yeah,
than
now I'm
them.
gonna be
Come on, bro.
impartial. You can add the numbers when the numbers matter. When it's
Exactly.
contributing towards winning stuff.
He's-
He's not just getting numbers, isn't it?
Wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I hear that, but let me land on this one, bro. He has numbers as well, but what I'm trying to say is the whole point of it is as a striker, the overall package. He does goals, he does assists, does everything more than Andy Cole.
I know. Bro, I'm with you.
What does
But-
he do more? Wait.
Major-
Why are you saying he does more than Andy Cole when Cole scored more goals than him in the Premier League? He's the third highest goal scorer in the Premier League. Where is he doing more? Assists? Is that what you're talking about?
No, you don't want it. You don't want
The gap,
You won.
the gap between the goals is what is mad as well because I'm pretty sure Drogba's only got 106 goals in the Premier League, right?
Something like that.
And
yeah.
we're talking about a man that's closer to 200.
Well, Drogba can be 7th then. Can we?
Yeah,
Is that,
you can put that. Yeah, you can put him 7th.
if you
I
don't
don't
want to
mind.
keep Cole 6th, Drogba 7th.
No, but obviously we can't. The third highest goal scorer in the league, like we can't. Come on, man.
No,
We
no,
can't
no,
just
we-
overslick
he's not-
him, man.
We haven't overslicked him. No, he's
Obviously,
won.
we
He was in my
even
top
talking
five.
about
No,
the
he's
top
won.
5.
No,
He's
no,
talking
no,
about-
he was in
he
my
has
top
to be
five.
six.
No, we didn't discredit. We'll
Discredit
just
him
say
because he can be he can have been 7th as well. But six is high enough because cool. If you're gonna put Van Nistelrooy in there, I'll put Cole over Van Nistelrooy. Personally, and Van Nistelrooy made our top
Exactly.
5, and I'll
Exactly.
put Cole over Van Nistelrooy. But that's a different argument.
That's
for
the
another
man.
day.
Exactly. That's a whole. I'm pretty sure Andy Cole definitely got more. He got 5.
Yeah, yeah,
Van
yeah.
Nistelrooy didn't get no 5 prems.
Bro,
Man
listen,
United.
Cole,
It's
as
mad,
you said,
but
he's
yeah.
the 3rd top goal scorer.
Exactly.
And that says it all. But he's number 6, Drogba 7, 8. Where you not going? I'm swaying to Suarez.
Fowler.
definitely going Suarez.
Suarez.
I'm going Suarez.
I'll give Suarez. No, wait.
Even though Fowler and these men might have scored more goals than him,
No,
yeah,
but
Suarez's
Ian Wright's there
impact.
though.
Suarez's
Ian Wright's
impact.
there though. You didn't want to put him on there, no? You was backing him earlier.
I'll definitely what? Ian Wright. Bro,
I like
that's an
Suarez
icon
still.
in football, bro.
Suarez.
Crystal
it's Suarez.
Palace,
I don't think there's no
Arsenal.
one.
I said, you know,
But
can't
Ian
name-
Wright, Ian
both
Wright's a bad
teams
boy
that's a
player.
bad boy. But yeah,
But
let's
he's
just
not
keep it.
top
Let's keep it real, bro.
5, bro.
Let's keep it
5.
real. That's my uncle.
Okay, so we've got 2 more
up there, though.
to make top 10. So we've got 9 and 10. You
Number
lot
10.
thinking?
All right, cool. Can I just say number 10? We can fill number 9, but number 10, I'll give it to Harry Kane. But we
I
can
feel
have
like
to fill
there's an
someone else in
argument
there.
that we can put Harry Kane. Has
Or
to
maybe
be
he
in
can
top
be.
10.
Yeah, he has to
Even
be.
though
in
he
the
doesn't want,
he has to be.
we can make it number 10.
He has to be number 10.
Yeah,
We don't even need to pick number 9, but
who's left? Yeah,
we'll give him number 10.
Even if
100%.
there's any wild cards that you look at think of in
Exactly.
your head,
Like, but
I'll
he's,
just
not on
he's
there
in that
Yeah.
top 10. I'm sorry to say, Harry Kane has to be in the top 10. of-
I concur. I concur. with that.
I'm
Do
sorry
I-
to say,
yeah,
you
you
know.
have to give it to him still.
Yeah.
Harry
give it
Kane
to
is
Kane.
still
He's
playing,
not-
bro.
he might-
He's 8.
Harry
He's 8.
Kane has got
And
mad
he
goals,
might win.
mad assists.
He just ain't won nothing.
You get
Yeah.
me?
Yeah,
But he
he's
might though.
He's
Plays
achieved
for
nothing.
Tottenham.
He
Might
might,
win.
he might do a Van Persie and just leave and go.
Oh,
with something
yeah.
just to add it to things like
If you're talking about leaving Tottenham, I understand. But if you're talking about Tottenham, come on, man, stop it, bro. Go on,
So who we going for? Who we going for?
10 then.
I'm trying to
For-
think
for
who
9.
else is there then? If
Because-
Kane's
Put
not
Kane at
9,
10.
alright, cool. I think you know what, we might have to bump him to 9. You know,
No. I could.
I don't. Who?
I didn't see this guy.
Who?
I think it's an argument for Kane to
Oh,
be
Michael
9.
Owen and Robbie Fowler.
Yeah,
I think
Michael
Michael
Owen.
I'm going for Michael
Michael
Owen.
Owen.
I wanted to say Fowler, but I didn't see enough.
I prefer
haven't seen
Fowler
enough personally.
over Owen.
I just feel like Owen's career was short-lived, but Owen, like, he's won Ballon d'Or, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly, fam. He
was
has
so
to be
things like
number
that,
9. He's
bro.
number 9. That's it, man. He's number 9, man.
He went
He's
to Real Madrid,
number
bro.
9.
He went to Real Madrid.
Like,
Who else? No one on our list.
was
No
young
one
as
else
well,
on our list
bro.
has won Ballon d'Or.
you know what? Yeah, shall I tell you why? You know what? Yeah,
It has to be.
I'm championing for number 9.
Actually,
I'm championing him. The guy's career. Remember, the guy's he's top 10 of all time with the amount of appearances. Look at the
And
injuries that he
was
went
young.
through.
Yeah, he was young as well.
And his career was just
Bro, he was like
after,
one of the youngest to break out for England.
Unless you can pick me someone best goal better than Michael Owen with the proper argument. Why?
Dwight York.
I can't see anybody. Even though Michael Owen might be controversial to some, I feel like if you really deep
Mercenary.
it, you look at it really what he done at Liverpool those few years.
Bad boy.
If you wanna put Suarez
I said,
in there.
Wait, if you
We
want
put
to rate
Suarez, we
Rashford,
put
if you want to
Suarez.
rate Rashford in that now, yeah, Michael Owen when he
Speedster.
was their man's age,
England.
man, he was ripping
Even
it
from
up.
18.
He was
England,
ripping it up.
Real Madrid,
I
coming
can't.
off the bench.
Like, I'm not the biggest Owen fan, but
I just don't like him.
Wait,
for
wait,
United.
why- wait.
and I
Why are
don't.
you not his fan? Like, is it because of his? It's most
You
probably
might-
the latter career, right, and not the
Truth be
beginning.
told, yeah, when he won the Ballon d'Or, yeah, I don't actually feel like he deserved it. So I feel
Why?
like I feel
Why
like
not?
I feel
Why
like
not?
it was I
Yeah,
feel
that
like
mad
it was
season.
overhyped.
You know,
especially because
you know
of that.
Ballon d'Or's picked by people vote, right?
It's like players.
I know, but I genuinely
Captains, I swear.
feel it was due to the fact that he come on the
Captains,
scene. He done a madness against.
But he won
Argentina
he won
at
the
World
Ballon
Cup.
no, but he won the Ballon d'Or the season where we won Liverpool won that fake treble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying
no
so
crap.
when we beat Arsenal in I really think it's that game against Arsenal that got it. We was losing to Arsenal. Henry missed that chance. Owen came,
But he's a bad boy. player.
scored
I
2
have
goals,
arguments
and it's
with
this,
that.
and you know it kind of goes back to the big game thing when you said Henry. But that's a. But yeah.
I have no arguments with the number 9. I mean, with the number 19.
Oh, so is
who
what?
you- who you
So
put?
are we putting Owen above
Fowler.
Kane? Maybe we should put Kane above Owen though.
No, I like Fowler.
Are we putting Kane
Yeah,
above
I'll put
Owen?
Kane. We'll put Kane.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'll say-
Owen. He's won.
No, but Kane, but striker though. Even take away what he's won though. Kane's even scored more goals
And,
than
you
him already.
and when you start
I
to
know,
look
but
at Kane's current
Kane
game,
hasn't.
Kane has
just-
scored more goals than him already.
Yeah,
I know.
he's
If
still young,
obviously
you know. Kane's
it's
got a
mad
lot-
now. I'm on the
Kane-
other side.
Kane's
I'm
got-
on the other side of the argument now. It's nuts, isn't it?
Nah,
But
Kane-
nah.
Don't forget, Kane's got still a way to go. Like,
Yeah, and he's
got a way
actively
to
playing.
go.
Owen's
Wait,
career is
Owen,
finished.
obviously, we know. All right, cool. One thing I let you know is we know the problems that were in Owen's. He had injury problems. Even though Harry Kane has, you can say, arguably,
Yes.
And he
he
still
does.
bangs
But obviously,
goals.
Recently, yeah.
Owen's one was mad. His injuries
Yeah,
were
no,
nuts,
it were mad.
but he was still coming back and scoring goals. Even if it was for Newcastle,
But
Stoke,
but not really
Man
though.
United.
No. His latter career, he didn't really score goals for Newcastle and Stoke. When he lost the pace, he lost a lot.
No, but
but
he
at Real
still
Madrid, he was banging.
contributed.
He still contributed.
when he
still
first went, yeah.
But he
Yeah,
contributed
he
for
still-
you
he
lot,
still
Man United. He
Man
won
City.
you lot couple games when
One
he won the
game.
league.
Kane has to go above him.
But I think Kane has to go
Kane
above
has
him
to go above
because of just when you look at it in hindsight and you just see what Kane can do.
Assists
I'm
as
sure
well.
if you was to put Kane in along the same paths as Michael Owen, put Kane in the Real Madrid team. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna do
But
something
what
for
do you
them.
know about football now?
I know. And look, if you put Kane back then,
Obviously,
look at where
exactly.
Kane plays. Kane would have done
Yeah,
it.
came back. But obviously, now came back then. He
Headers.
most
Bro,
probably
look
would
how
have made
short
it.
Owen
He
was.
most probably would have had the
Nah,
same.
nah.
He would have had the same
No,
career
no,
as
no.
Michael Owen. They would have took him out. What are you talking
No,
about?
Kane would have. No,
but
Kane would have been fine because Kane's not a speedster, bro. Kane would have been fine back then.
But that's what I'm saying.
He's a
They
typical
would have
number 9.
chopped him.
Nah, but don't
Nah,
forget,
nah,
don't,
nah,
don't,
strong.
don't
Kane
forget,
is
no,
strong.
don't
He's
forget,
developed
Owen
his
was
game.
scoring headers, you know. Owen
Yeah.
was scoring headers.
And
Bro, he
Kane
does
could finish
everything.
left foot,
Kane does
right foot.
everything.
Owen still score headers.
He still scored some headers, but that's not his thing.
What, 3
Yeah, that's
headers?
not his thing, that's
Bro,
not
he
his thing.
scored headers.
If
Can't add that like that.
anything, yeah.
Compared to Kane.
If anything, now
Compared to
Kane is coming more away away from the box to come and bring the ball.
And he's
deep.
still top goal scorer though. He's a madman.
He's changed
Kane's
his
the
game.
come man. It's
And
Kane.
he's
So that's
exactly
why-
that point there.
I'll give it Harry. I'll give it Harry.
Kane.
Do you know it's
Harry.
Harry?
Kane,
Harry said
bro.
obviously before all the new guys came.
I think Kane over Owen.
Yeah,
If you
Kane,
remember,
it's Kane
before
over
the new guys came, it was Harry Kane that was the best striker in the Prem.
It's Kane.
It was mad. Even though that we're talking about Kun and all that stuff, Harry Kane was still better than him.
Now, yeah.
100%. Nah, we Kane.
Kane-
After, yeah, Kane is still
Kane's
up there.
like top
Kane's
5,
nine.
maybe.
Kane's nine.
Kane's
and-
top 3
Yeah, Kane's 9.
in the whole world. Right now, Kane must be top 3. If you're talking about the strikers number 9s, because you're gonna put in there, you're gonna put in Lewandowski, and you're gonna
then
put Haaland.
yours.
You're gonna put Haaland there.
Haaland and Kane.
And
Kane-
Aguero.
Well, Aguero,
No,
this season,
Aguero's
Aguero,
done.
no.
Aguero's
Aguero
done
scored.
right now.
Let me tell you something.
Aguero's
Aguero scored
done.
0 goals this
What are you
season.
talking about?
0
Nah,
goals
he
this
scored,
season.
he scored, he scored.
In the
What
Prem.
about
Where's
about
that?
Suarez?
Was it Champions League?
He
He
scored
scored a
in
penalty.
the- he scored
Suarez?
0
He scored a
goals.
penalty. He scored a
0
penalty. in
goals in the
the
Prem.
Champions League.
Yeah, but these men are older. These men are better than them right now. Let's be for real. That Kane,
Right now.
Kane, Haaland, and Lewandowski are the 3 best strikers in the world. Fam.
Even better than Suarez.
Yeah, right now, this second, as I'm speaking today,
Yeah.
on this day that I'm speaking,
Suarez-
right now,
Suarez is the top goal scorer
No,
in
he
that
is,
whole-
he is. But I'm just,
But
just,
top goal scorer,
right
he
today.
scored. What are you talking about?
Just today.
Listen, Kane is
Won't be for
the
long, I'll tell you
Kane
that.
is he's flipping highest goal scorer and highest assist. Is the second man
Right.
after Henry. If he wins it now, if he does that to the end of the season, he's going to be the second player to do
Listen,
it after
all
Henry.
Kane needs to do is just win a 1-2 league somewhere, and they're going to be talking about him as one of the greatest players to play
Yeah, I
for
feel like we
England.
don't give him the props
Ever.
because he's British.
Yeah,
If
if
he
he was
wasn't
from any other
English-
country, because what he's doing,
No, if you would know, it's because he's playing in the Prem. If he wasn't playing in the Prem and he was
No,
doing the
but
numbers
yeah.
that he was
But
doing in
we
the number
rate
season,
Kun,
we'll
though.
say he's one of the best.
Yeah.
We'll just be saying, oh yeah, these are the man.
yeah, I think so.
We'll be talking about, oh yeah, he's
yeah.
150 man. Who's gonna buy him? Roma,
If Kane,
Barcelona.
it's true.
Who's
If
gonna
Kane,
get him?
if it's true, if Kane was playing in another league, we'd be talking mad about him.
Yeah,
we'd be
facts.
saying that Harry Kane is doing this. Harry Kane, you're
Yeah,
right.
we'll talk
You're right,
about
100% because it's the Premier thing, and think we're just used to him, innit?
No, BG, he's like up in it. He's like up in it.
No, but it's the English thing as well. But it's the English team as well. Because we still rate other strikers.
And because he ain't won nothing. If he won
Yeah.
something, we'll be talking a different conversation.
Different conversation about him.
Big game.
No,
players,
definitely.
bro.
Cool. Obviously,
Yeah,
it's
but
a top
yeah.
thing, but yeah.
Cool. So our top 10, we'll run through that real quick. Number 10, Owen. 9, Kane. 7, Suarez. 8, Suarez. Oof, I'm sorry again.
Yeah, it's Suarez.
8, Suarez. 7, Drogba. 6, Cole. 5, Van Nistelrooy. 4, Kun. 3, Rooney. 2, Shearer. 1, Thierry Henry.
T.
That is our top 10 strikers of all time. We are Attack the Defense. Please subscribe, share, like, all those good stuff. And we are out until next week.
Wow.